Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to part 4 of my PlayStation 1 games collection 2012. And yeah, sorry guys, it's been quite a while since I did the last part. It's been a couple of weeks actually. So yeah, we're going to get straight back into this, and we'll start off here with FIFA 97. So yeah, one of the first football games I played. I actually played FIFA 98 first, then FIFA 97, and you know, it was a decent game for its time, but you know, looking back on now, it is nothing special. It's pretty sluggish actually. The way the players move, it's just not really that brilliant. FIFA 98 was a huge step up, so yeah, FIFA 97 it was alright, but just a bit sluggish really. Uh, Tomb Raider, The Last Revelation. I never really got far into this game. I think I completed the first 2 levels or something. I remember being in a tomb and I was really lost. I didn't actually know what I was doing. So unfortunately I didn't play too much of it, but it did seem like a pretty good game. And now that I'm actually a little bit better at Tomb Raider games, I should really, pop this on and give it another shot. Apparently 10 out of 10, so must be good. And here we have Tomb Raider Chronicles. I've completed this game, not a huge fan of it, I've got to say. It started off really good, and the ending of the game was pretty good. The final level was really good, but there was parts in this game that was just really boring and not really that enjoyable. It was more or less puzzle after puzzle, wondering what to do and stuff. So I had to use a walkthrough numerous times, so yeah, Tomb Raider Chronicles, it's alright, but not a big fan. I've got a 10 out of 10 as well, so yeah. FIFA 2001 with Paul Scholes on the cover. A young Paul Scholes. Yeah, FIFA 2001, from what I can remember, brilliant game, really good. I don't really think there's too much of a difference between FIFA 2001, 2003 and 2004. I don't actually have FIFA 2002. For the PS1 or FIFA 2000 either. So yeah, but the ones I've played, 2001, 2003, 2004, they feel pretty much the same. Not really much difference. So, but it's FIFA, so I enjoy it. Okay, so our next game is actually, I would say, one of the only Christmas-related games I have, and it is the Grinch. You're the mean one, Mr. Grinch. Yeah, so the Grinch. I actually watched this before. Not watched it. I actually played this game before I watched the movie. So when I first got it, I didn't have a damn clue what it was about. But it did look interesting, like a platformer, which it is. And yeah, so later on, I did end up watching the movie, and I thought the movie was actually really good. Really funny, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, I don't think I've actually watched a film with Jim Carrey in it that I've disliked. Jim Carrey, in my opinion, is absolutely hilarious, and I like all the films that he's in. So yeah, I really like the film, but the game's not really that great in my opinion. You've got to collect blueprints. You play as the Grinch, of course, collecting blueprints to make gadgets and stuff, and basically destroying presents and stuff. I just found it a bit tough, and I didn't really know what I was doing half the time. So I think some of the things were pretty well hidden. So I didn't get far into the game. I didn't get past the first level. But yeah, so I can't really comment too much on it, but I wasn't really impressed, unfortunately. Next we have Micro Machines V3. That's a huge fan of the Micro Machines for the Sega Mega Drive or Sega Genesis. It was Micro Machines Turbo Tournament 2, I think it was. And I played that game a lot back in the day. Unfortunately, I wasn't really that good at it because I found it really difficult. And this game is just as difficult, I would say, from what I can remember. But still, it's a fantastic game. Really enjoy it. Codemasters did a good job with this game. But it's really tough. I completed the easy tournament, the normal tournaments, I only got halfway through it, and the hard tournament, I didn't even get past the first race. So yeah, it does require a bit of precision, a bit of practice maybe to get get good at the game, maybe master the tracks. But yeah, it's a tough game, I would say, but enjoyable, definitely. Next game isn't actually mine. It was actually my dad's back in the day, but he doesn't play games anymore, so I've got all his PS1 games. and this one is Tokka Touring Car Championship. So yeah, the only racing game I played back in the day was like Gran Turismo, a bit of Ridge Racer, and obviously Crash Team Racing and stuff like that, car games. But yeah, I didn't actually play any of these games. But yeah, my dad really enjoyed them, and apparently they're really good. I did like Tokka Race Driver 1 and 3 for the PS2. I thought they were amazing games in my opinion. So I'd probably really enjoy this. So I need to really give it a shot sometime. Now I'm into my racing games. Same with this one. This was my dad's as well, and it is Formula 1 '98. So it's an old Formula 1 game. Obviously, I've played Formula 1 2012 on the PS3. I thought that was amazing. Really fun game. Just a bit difficult. So yeah, like I say, I did remember playing this just for a little while. I could never keep the damn car on the track. I just kept going off. It's not really like Gran Turismo where you can recover. If you go off the track, it takes you a while to get back on the track because obviously the car's skidding about on the gravel. So, but yeah, apparently really good as well. So I need to really give that another shot. Now, but like I say, now that I'm more into my racing games now. Okay, so the next game we have here is a game that it absolutely kicks my ass, and I can never see me completing it. But maybe with a bit of practice, I maybe could. It is the original Rayman, which is, in my opinion, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful looking platformer for its time. It still looks amazing to the day. Just that it starts off so easy and it gets so damn tough later in the game, and I just can't see me beating this game without some kind of unlimited life cheat or something. But yeah, it's maybe just one of those games that you need a bit of practice, and once you play it a bit, you probably get used to it and maybe even complete it. But yeah, Rayman, I find it really tough, but still a really good game, don't get me wrong. I would really like to complete it one day. Here we have a 2-disc game. I bought, 2 discs, not really played much of it, and it is G-Police, with a bloody annoying sticker on there. So yeah, it's a 2-disc game. It's one of those Psygnosis games, like Colony Wars and stuff. So yeah, 2 discs of course. Yeah, G-Police. I think there's 2 of them. I think G-Police 1 and 2. And I remember playing one on the demo. I think it was this one, G-Police 1. And I did actually quite enjoy it when I was younger, the demo. But not really given it a shot since I've actually got the full game. So I just don't really think it's my kind of game. It's like a spacey kind of game. I think you're flying around in some woman vehicle, and I suppose you could call it, I don't know what, a hovercraft or something, I don't know. And yeah, you've got to like do objectives and stuff. Like Colony Wars, I don't think it's my kind of thing, to be honest. But I might give it another shot sometime. Oh good. Here we have A Bug's Life. In my opinion, this game's just crap. I mean, it's a platformer. I expected to maybe enjoy it being a platformer because I do love my platformer games. And Bug's Life, one of my favourite Disney Pixar movies, I would say Toy Story and probably Bug's Life. I thought it was a really good movie. I'd love to see a second movie sometime. I really would. I'm surprised it didn't. But yeah, Bug's Life, the game just looks awful. The character just repeats the same lines over and over again. Flick, he just says the same lines over and over again. And the controls feel weird. The graphics look terrible, even for the time. They look terrible. I mean, you look at games like Crash Bandicoot, Rayman. Yeah, I'm comparing it to them. I've went there, alright. This look terrible in this game. So yeah, not a fan of it, to be honest. Which I thought I would be, considering I really enjoyed the movie. Okay, so next we have another game that was my dad's game back in the day, and it is another racing game, of course. It is V-Rally 2, which I do remember playing slightly. I remember you can create your own tracks and stuff, which was really good, I thought, back in the day, for a PS1 game, And yeah, I really love my rally games like now. So like the PS2 rally games, PS3. I think they're really good games. So I need to give this a shot again because I really enjoy rally games. And from what I can remember playing this when I was younger, I did actually really enjoy it. You get your snow, your dirt race and stuff like that. So I think I'll really enjoy that game. So I need to give it another shot. Now that I'm a bit older, and like I say, enjoy my racing games. Next we have the original Grand Theft Auto. You know, I tried playing this the other day, and I don't know why. I just can't really get into it. It's top down, and I'm just used to playing 3D Grand Theft Autos. You know, if this was the first Grand Theft Auto game like I ever played, you know, I'd probably still be like nostalgic for it, I think. But since I never played it, and I just don't really know much about it, and I'm just not really a fan of it. I couldn't really get used to the controls, and I'm not really sure if I'm going to really get into this game, which is a shame because I expected to kind of enjoy it, but you know, I wasn't really a big fan. But who knows? I might give it another shot sometime. So Grand Theft Auto. And I think we'll conclude this video, with a really tough game, actually, which is really surprising considering what the name of the game is. It is Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. So yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Game being insanely difficult. Oh my god. I actually remember playing this. First time playing this was actually at a friend's house, and you know, basically we had turns playing the game. And I really enjoyed it. So about a week later I went into Woolworths, because Woolworths was open at the time, and I ended up getting this game for about £20. So yeah, now I look back, it does seem like a lot of money to pay for this kind of game. But it was a card battle game. My friend played a lot of it and basically played it in like multiplayer and stuff. When I eventually did get the game, collected cards and stuff in the game, had like, you know, duels and stuff, used to trade cards and stuff. Good times. But it's bloody tough. I actually don't know how I managed to complete this when I was younger, because looking back on it, it is an insanely tough game. It is really tough, I'm not going to lie. The hardest Yu-Gi-Oh! Game I've played, and it's actually the third Yu-Gi-Oh! Game I've played, so yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, bloody tough game, but enjoyable. Probably my favourite Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, just for nostalgia, probably. So anyway guys, I think that concludes this part of my PS1 games collection. I'll see you all in part 5. Thanks for being patient, and I'll catch you on the next video. See you guys. Thanks for watching.